No. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another session of our live, the daily online side hustle series. My name is Davina Patel, and I'm here with my four sisters, my three other sisters, business partners. So today we have a special guest in the studio in terms of her name is Regina. We'll get to her today. Our topic in terms of discussion for this daily series is building a better future for children. So let me get into getting our special guest onto the stage. She will tell us a little bit about herself, tell why she joined the business and her top and her views on today's topic for the future for our children. So let's bring in Regina, please. Let's, okay. Regina, you can
Okay. Thank you, Davina. Thank you for and Rashika. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Regina Karim. I'm originally from Fiji. I've been living in Brisbane for a while now. I have a banking background. I used to work in ANZ in Fiji, and in New Zealand I worked for BNZ. And when we moved over to Australia, I worked for telecommunication industry. And then after 10 years, I took retirement. So I've been retired for the last 5, 6 years, and I have taken up this business as a full-time thing, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, that's my introduction. And why I did this business, because when I retired, I thought I will have a good time in retirement, enjoy my retirement, travel abroad, because I love traveling and all. But it didn't happen that way, because there wasn't enough money to be able to do all that. So I had to do something. I tried a few other things, but it didn't work for me. So, in the process, a lot of things happened in my life. I will not go into too much detail because it will take too much time. So, all I can say is that it was a health issue and a life-threatening one. So, while I was recovering in that life-threatening situation, I was looking for something that I could keep myself busy with, because I was feeling very tired and depressed, and like I felt I was doing nothing. So I was looking for something, and I one day I found this business while going through Facebook, and I am really glad that I found this, because it has given me a purpose. Because you don't have to, I mean, like, I don't have to commute to work. I just do everything from home in whatever time I want. I wake up early, or I sleep in, or whatever. It's up to me. But whenever I want to do the business, I do it, and it gives you so much flexibility. That's why I am enjoying this business. And I have grown so much since I have started doing this business. It really is something that you will learn as you go in the business, because it's so many things that you learn, technical wise, professionally, and personally. So there's a lot of things that I have learned and grown from this business. And my opinion, my thoughts on this topic that you have today, building a better future for the children. From my experience, because I have got adult children and I've got grandkids as well. So from my experience, I would say the main thing is, as we as the children are growing, we have to instill the um, connection with the Almighty, because they need to be connected to the Creator. If they know and have a faith in a religion, whatever it is, and in the Creator, then they will be in the right path. Because like, children these days can get into a lot of problems, and having a fear of someone above us keeps us on the right path. And respecting the parents and elders. It's very important these days. The children don't give a damn to parents or anybody. They just talk rudely. They are not polite. They don't show any appreciation of what the parents have done for them throughout their lives. And even now, like, people are struggling, and the children don't have any appreciation of what the parents are doing for them. So respect is very important. And education is something that will go a long way in life. It's a very important element of life, to be able to understand the problems in life and how to deal with problems. So education is very important. An ability to stay grounded for everything and be grateful for what you have been given. There are people in this world who don't have anything, yet they are so grateful. So when we have children who are given everything like on a silver platter, so but they are not grateful. They only think that they can ask for something and they'll get it. So you got to be grateful as well, and you got to do something for yourself, work for something, so that you know the value of how the money is earned. And you have to take care of your health. Health is very important these days. Life is so unpredictable, so many new kind of sicknesses coming in, where you have to be active, keep your mind active, keep your body active, so that you are, you know protected from so many things. Because sickness can come to anybody, even to an active person it can come. But if you keep yourself healthy and and active, a lot of things can be avoided. So these are some of the things that I think should be there for the future of the children. And above all, they need to learn how to save. They need to know the value of money and everything, so that they can learn to save from the young age, so that when they are at an age where they need it, they are not dependent on anybody. So there are so many ways of doing it now, like the business that we are doing. This is one of the most what you call a fast growing business online that anyone can do, is who is over 18 years of old and age. And like, it will be an asset for them as they grow. So like, no matter what you do, either this business or any other job or anything, but you must have some sort of saving for your rainy days. That's all I can say. There's a lot to say, but I don't want to take too much of your time. I hope that's all enough. Okay. I can't hear you.
Thank you so much, Regina, for your
Uh-huh.
thoughts and what you have shared, the beautiful your story in terms of how you have joined the business today. I do understand what is going on in today's era in terms of the generation change,
Yeah.
because from the millennials we see the Gen Zs, we see a lot of shifts. The only thing, as a individual, what we need to be understanding is being acceptable for change.
Yeah.
What I've seen in my corporate environment and personal growth and development as well, we need to walk with the change in terms of technology as well. Like you
Yeah.
mentioned some of your examples, I will share one of mine, where I have mostly, I'm very close to one of my nephews. Basically, he is only 11 years old, and one thing I always instill in him is discipline. The thing about respecting, like you mentioned on your own examples, is respect adults. So
Yeah.
yes, they what I can see in today's society is that you have the freedom, you have the advance every society you're living in, but respect and being grounded, like you mentioned, is very important. And I always tell my nephew, you're 11 years old. One day you're going to be 12, 13, and so forth. Enjoy every moment. Make the maximize every age you are in, because you're not going to be 11 again. I remember my own days of 11, because my own days of 11, I lost my dad. So my journey as being independent and working woman, and the challenges, what I use as my challenges, as my milestones of achievement in my personal life and growth. And I validate my story and I share it with my own friends and my family. And apparently I come to hear a lot of stories about people using me as examples to empower their own children. So which is a great feeling at the end of the day for me. In terms of my nephew, I always instill him how to save money, because money does, you have to respect and value money. Because I always set budgets for him. Whenever we go shopping, I always set a limit for him. I have always seen what is going on. But what I can do is I install my own discipline, what I have learned in my journey, because we learned the hard way. I
Yeah.
never had anyone, like my mom doesn't have any formal education. So she just raised us. So what happens is that we learned the hard way by making mistakes, accepting, acknowledging, and moving forward and validating it. So as you mentioned, in terms of this business, yes, I would tell the viewers who's going to watch us live, or who's going to watch the replay, is that if you're 18 and above, you don't need to have any formal education. You can start and be your own boss. And I personally do say to my friends and the people who I meet is, entrepreneurs are problem solvers. They see a problem that exists, we solve problems. And if we are a worker, we only solve issues and let our organizations grow. And we are only paid for the hours of service, and we're making a living that's going to help us pay our bills. But if you want to grow in life, if you want your own skill set, you have to have something that you invest in terms of a skill set. You try to challenge yourself. I personally really challenge myself. I always go out of my comfort zone to learn something new all the time, because in our journey of life, like you mentioned, you're faith based as well. Life is a journey. It's a journey of learning, and you learn every day new things from your younger generation and the elder generation. They teach you something. It can be good, or it can be a lesson as well. And I always tell my nephew, you have two types of people. You have good people, you have bad people. Good people teach you the value of relationships. The bad people teaches you the value of lessons learned in life. So those what I have always installed in my own relatives I see. So in terms of the viewers, if you want any information regarding how this online business can help you or help your family, especially the future generation who wants to, they have limited experience, but they want to do something of their own. Social media is a tool that you can always earn money. You see a lot of famous people earning money through TikTok, YouTubers. You have Instagram. Instagram is going on very actively nowadays. So log into whoever, like myself, Regina, or Nasika or Rashika. Follow us, try to know us, engage with us, because it's all about communication. Communication is very important, even on a business platform and also in a family, community, and unit as well, because we don't know as humans what's going inside us. So I always tell people personally that talk to us, engage with us, because then we are able to help you to solve your problems. We might not solve it immediately, but we may ease it as well. So basically, that is it for today's session on our topic. Regina, thank you so much for logging in today with us on our daily side hustle series. I think Rashika could not join us basically because of her technical issues back home in Fiji. She has traveled. So that is it for us today. Until tomorrow we'll be back again at 8:30 Fiji and NZ time. This is for our viewers. If you have any questions, if you have any topics that you are interested in, please leave us a message. We're happy to have a live session, an interaction session as well. And that is it from us today. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.